What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Welcome to you. Hey, guys, how's it going? What's up, Panic? What's up, Jason? BP in the house. Emo, Velvet. Holy smokes, it's a whole thing today. Guys, thank you so much for being here. Do me a favor, please like the video, please subscribe to the channel. And if you haven't done that, of course, I'm sure all of you that are here right now already have, but if you haven't, do that, please. That's all I'll ask of you to do. If sorry, that was not directed at any of you. That's what took me so long to get live here, or to get the video going, is because I was crushing some grub. And by the way, if you're a member, you can see it right now. It's already there. The thing that I just ate. Big week to be a member here on Yonder Wizard YouTube channel. Big week to be a member of Yonder Town. I've been releasing a lot of members only videos over the last couple weeks, and I'm dropping them publicly like a week after they're available for members. Some of them. Others I'm just hanging on to. But I've been doing a much better job about doing that and getting content released for the members. So if you guys would like to support the channel, memberships are a really cool way to do so, and you get a little bit back. I have been putting out content like crazy. I'm glad you noticed that, Panic. And it's good to see you, Velvet. Glad you still awake for a Yonder notification. Guys, happy 4th of July weekend to you all. A lot of people will be off work tomorrow, so got a long weekend coming up. And I'm glad to have you here. It's good to see you. If you would like to support the channel in other ways, we have a Patreon. The pinned comment in the chat is a link to Frankie over here. This is Frankie over here grinning. Everybody say hey to Frankie. Frankie only takes 3% of a cut for every donation. Also, Venmo is in the description. That takes 0 cut. So, do with that what you will. Super chats are not a thing. We have disabled super chats. We do still have membership gifting and all that such. If you'd like to participate in that, feel free. Looney, what's up, Looney? A member for 5 months. Looney just got a couple of brand new videos that he could check out, because I released, I think, the 2 videos that I just dropped. The secret show from tonight. Good morning to you, Looney. The secret show from tonight and the food that I just cooked are all available to all members, all across the board. You know what? It felt familiar. I feel like I've already taken those. I think I did. These medications that I've been taking, I've been taking so many of them, it's hard to remember which ones I've taken and haven't. What can you do? What's up, RM? Good to see you. But yeah, guys, if you'd like to look through all the links that I have a link in the description for my link tree that is right under support the channel that says all links. Feel free to look through that if you want. There's a lot. All of my links are there. Underneath that, there is something that says streamers, and there's a lot of cool streamers that go live and are building their channels, growing their channels that are there. I do need to update that. There's people that need to be added. But yeah, there you can feel free to click that link and subscribe to all those folks if you would like. We've already talked about Frankie. We already talked about the Patreon. We already talked about Venmo. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, links are in the description for that. And if you like Discord, you should join my Discord channel, Yonder Town. It stays pretty active in there. And Yondertown Discord gets a lot of behind the scenes stuff that even members don't get. And the Discord is free. You don't have to do anything to get in there. You can just join. And also, if you use Amazon Prime, you can paste a link to something that you want to buy on Amazon Prime in my Discord. And I have a bot in my Discord channel that will enable you to receive a link with my affiliate code. So anything that you order off of Amazon, you could order it with my affiliate code. Costs you $0 extra, and it helps me out a little bit. So if you want to do that, that's available in the Discord. Ooh. Along with a lot of other cool things. Anyway, how was everybody's Thursday? Hope everybody had a good Thursday. And for those waking up across the pond, boy, I hope Friday is okay. Let me know if Friday is weird, because I'm ready for it, but I'd like to know. I'm doing well today, Looney. Thanks for asking. I hope the same for all of you. In the great Valheim today, I intend to do a couple things. I want to get another shipment of silver back to the mainland. Brian was on Story Wars. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen that Story Wars yet. I saw my friend Tony Hinchcliffe was on the Joe Rogan Experience. Unbelievable. But I'll have to check out my old homie Brian on Story Wars. I didn't know he was on there. I haven't been paying attention. I've literally been recording and releasing so much content over the last few days that and I just see your comment just now, Jason, about unedited. I sped up the one just to make it upload a little quicker, but I'll start leaving them unedited because I have enough upload speed to upload the unedited videos. So yeah, but yeah, by the way, if you guys are members, please sound off in the comments on those videos. I released a quick drive today. And I asked in that to let me know how you guys feel about the cooking videos I've been posting, the videos on demand. If you guys want the sped up version with that are a little quicker watch, or the unedited slow version where you get to see everything, nothing is sped up, a real-time video. So yeah, might post several different versions of it. Might post all of them. But anyway, I think it is time for us to dive into the game. Let me get the chat popped out here. And guys, make sure that your chat settings are toggled to live chat being on. What's up, Roadkill? Versus top chat, so that if any of the comments get edited out on top chat, you'll still see them on the live chat. Just a heads up. Roadkill in the house. How you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. But yeah, the one thing I want to make sure to get done is I want to make at least one good silver run. So I want to pop a couple of silver veins today. I hear that, Roadkill. It asks for your IP when you click that. When you click which thing? Brrr, I know, Wolfie, wolf, wolf. Where's Samson? There's Samson. Hold on, I'll go get y'all some food. It takes a lot. I'm remembering how much food it takes to feed wolves. Did I put a thing in here or no? Ooh. Oh, it asks for your IP when you click live chat. I see. BP, big in the soup. You're a big soup guy, BP? I'm a big soup guy. Yeah, dude. They be charging for everything they can. Velvet, I hope you have been enjoying the epic meltdown that the Braves have been experiencing lately. Because I, for one, have not been enjoying that. What is it that I'm trying to do here? This is a big soup chat. We are soup people here. Okay, just in case. I'm gonna build another cart just in case. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. I mean, honestly, that stuff's not going anywhere. And I don't need it right now. Yeah, it gets weird sometimes. It'll be asking you to, like, verify your shit. Y'all, I have been making pancakes in the morning along with my omelets. Man, it sure is hard to top a good pancake. You know? You feel me on that? There's silver right down here. Boy, I tell you, a good pancake is worth its weight in syrup. You know what I'm saying? It's actually this way. Right? This should be pinging off the charts right here. Here it is. Dude, I got me some bananas on my run to the Hebe tonight after I left Secret Show. Buddy, I pulled up to the Hebe and I got me a banana or two. So the next time I make them pancakes, they are gonna be banana pancakes. So be on the lookout for that video when that drops at some point in the next day or so. Ooh, a $5,000 barrel of maple syrup here. Costco would have a barrel of syrup available. Yeah, French toast is the same for me. I've had some good French toast and I've made some bad French toast. French toast is a really easy thing to make badly. Are there more of you? Yeah, French toast is a very hard thing to make at home. Like, I don't know what it is about getting it from a place. But man, it turns out so much better getting it from a place than making it at home. I'd buy a disc of cheese from Costco. Where? Where you are, pal. Is there more? What's up, Rhino? Oh, is that what they call it these days? Whoa. Dude, if somebody's out there trying to crepe, you gotta have a safe word. You gotta have you one of them ready, you know? That's actually really smart, RM. There was during the pandemic, when I was well, obviously I was still back in South Carolina. We had a place called Dead Dog Saloon. We'll get it when we get it. And they really did a good job of taking care of the bands, because bands weren't really allowed to, you know, bands weren't playing. But Dead Dog would let the bands come in and play on their Facebook Live, and they have like a really big following on Facebook, you know, compared to what all of us had. So they would let us play live to their Facebook audience, and they would post a link to our Venmo so we could get tips. And they didn't pay us anything, but it was like, you can play for tips, and it's the thing, like you'll do well because people want to help you out, you know. And we did really well in those did really well in those lives. It was awesome. But during that time, they would do a similar thing where they couldn't open outright, but they could sell to-go food. So they kept their back of house fully staffed and got them to sell to-go food. And also during the entirety of the pandemic, all of the musicians who played on Dead Dog's stage regularly could go to Dead Dog and get a free meal. Like, and I mean, it was like, I wasn't into taking advantage of it or anything like that. But I remember one of the guys was like, "What do you want?" And I was like, "I don't know, man, just a burger and some tender bites." And he was like, No, dude, this is like, he's like, "We have so much food that's gonna go bad if you guys don't eat it. Like, we're throwing shit away." He's like, "Yeah, we're throwing shit away, dude. You should take this." So they were like giving us steaks and shit, which was awesome. Okay, now let me get up top here. I gotta. Damn. It is about to get dark. And that is it, right? That looks like it. I'm never gonna make it up this mountain with what I got here. What's up, Zill? What's up, Major Maya? Let's see if I have any better luck. You can make it. Hell yeah, T-Mac. Nothing like a nice bit of nostalgia. It's just not working. Come on. There we go. Dig. It wasn't a very steep hill after you get past that one part. almost 1,700 pounds. Well, we got it. We got it back to the cabin. Our little stone cabin. I want to get at least one more silver node popped before I make a run. Yeah, that steep slope I had to hoe it out. I do have some doggos now. I transported 2 back to my house, my big house, my main house, but I still have my dogs here in the pit where I initially found and tamed the first 2. Okay, so here is what we do now. Damn, that is actually just 1,500. Okay. Let's go back the way we were. What's up, Lucky? Honestly, I have rarely and this is only my second playthrough so far. I'm gonna grab some obsidian while I'm around. I need to make some more arrows. Yeah, this is only my second playthrough. But I just really enjoy the coziness of the snow. And the meadows. Yeah, Trick had a pretty nasty fall last night, and he is okay. His bike's destroyed. I happen to know a few people that are involved in the e-bike world. So I tagged them in a story today, and what's up, Dylan? Oh, it's here. But I tagged my buddy Dylan and my buddy Shreddy Eddie. And both of them are very much connected to the e-bike world. And they both put it in their story. Honestly, let's see. What's up, Steve? There we go. I'm replacing my pinned message with that. So if you guys want to help out Trick Sheep at all, there's a new pinned message in the chat here with a link to his PayPal. Oh, fuck. Dude, stop. You're ruining my silver thing, man. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say, is that once we'll figure out. Here's the thing: we'll get the guy a bike. That's not gonna be a problem. But in my opinion, the well, in his defense, I'm pretty sure I've seen his Uber Eats bag. It's bright green. I don't know that it's reflective, but he's not really out there at nighttime. So, we got to get him. All of the other stuff is for sure. Let's get him protective gear and all this and that. But most importantly, we have to get him street legal. That's, I think, top priority. We'll get him a new bike. That won't, I feel confident that won't be a problem. We can work that out for him. But we gotta make sure that whatever we get him is either already street legal or can be easily made so. We got to get it registered. Whatever it takes to do that is what we got to do. And I'm all about like doing something nice for somebody and not telling anybody about it. If you guys would like to do that, the PayPal link is there for you to do so. Good Lord, how tall is that? There's that silver, and the other one is, okay, we're way over there. But yeah, we don't really this thing that we do here is it's not private, you know, like we're putting ourselves out there publicly. And this is not a private life. So it's hard to do something for somebody without it being known. With that being said, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna help find him an e-bike. I know a lot of people who have e-bikes that are just laying around, and the cost of shipping an e-bike are so much less than the cost of an e-bike. But we do, like, top priority is we got to make sure that that everything is by the book. And that it's registered and insured. Because sure, that costs money, but it doesn't cost as much money to have all of that shit than it does to pay for a situation like this when you could have used that shit, you know what I mean? Oh, well. Oh yeah, that sucks. You can't even ship anything to him. That is not good. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't think it'll be very difficult to get him a bike and a box. I should be able to get up that little cliff there. Well, my friends have like put it in their stories, and Eddie specifically asked in his story, "Hey, anybody in the UK that can help?" And like both of these guys, neither of them have like millions of followers. Both of them have a lot of followers that would that are niche to that to that scene. So so if anybody can help us get if anybody could help us get them on the road again, it's those guys. Oh, but that ain't what we wanted at all right there. What's up, Ginge? Yeah, I gotta be honest, like that. Shit. The fact that the guy was more, and here's the thing, I am not anti-cop. I'm just not. My grandmother was a cop, and I don't feel the same way about them that everyone else does. But the one that Trick was dealing with yesterday seemed to be much more concerned with the illegal e-bike than he was Trick getting getting medical attention after just being hit by a car. So I'm in no way anti-cop, but I can... Here we go. But yeah, I could see how that is a frustrating situation for anyone to have to deal with. Oh, that's not gonna help. Leave me alone. this is the worst. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we all made sure to tell him that that even though he might not want to, that it's important that he go get checked out. And you know, we're like, yeah, we know it's not ideal to get in touch with the police either, but you kind of need to file a report. Here's how this is going to work. Really, Dylan, is she okay? I didn't know that. Sorry to hear that. What are you doing way up here? You too? You're not cold? Okay. Now we run straight up the side of the mountain. Wow, Florida and California are two completely different monsters. Dude, Florida just released their like federal returns and profits and such the other day, and like several years in a row they are turning a massive profit. Oh, that sucks so bad, man. Yeah, 100%. When you're in shock, you can't tell that you're hurt. You just flat out can't tell. But yeah, we wanted to make sure that Trick knew last night to go get checked out, make sure that there was nothing bad wrong with him. That way, you know, if there were, they'd catch it immediately. But he said he'd been cleared, and he's got some cracked bruised ribs and a bruised tailbone. But we're gonna get him a bike for sure. Like we'll make sure that happens. Because that's his main form of income. we'll make sure that he gets a bike before before the lack of income becomes a giant issue, you know. Prayers up, indeed. Whatever it is that you do. Thoughts, prayers, vibes, whatever the thing is that you do. These guys are such jerks, man. Drake. You're a jerk. But yeah, by the way, we're talking about Trick. He, oh, no, you don't. Oh, no, I got one of my dogs. You guys are okay. You guys are okay. Just stay hid whenever he comes around, man. Go on ahead down there. You got it. Well, I couldn't have planned that any better. It's a pretty good silver haul right there. But I've been there, and recently so, where I lost my method of transportation, and you feel pretty helpless when that happens. Especially when you rely on that transportation for work. Which he does. But That's why, like I said, we're going to do everything that we can. I got some homies that are on top of it. I feel pretty confident we'll be able to find him something at least comparable to what he had. Did I ever build a portal in here? No, I did not. There's a portal right over here. What's up, Totem? What's up, everybody else, too? Good to see y'all. I hope everybody's having a good 4th of July weekend. I almost said Easter weekend. Hope everybody's having a good 4th of July weekend. I may as well look in here while I'm here. Oh, Dylan, you gotta watch some of my cooking content, brother. I am no stranger to the crock pot. You know what? Since it's dark, let's drop off what we got here. Shit. Never used a pressure cooker, but I'm a big set it and forget it guy. So the crock pot is something I am very much familiar with. My chicken noodle soup that I made the other day, I made that in the crock pot. Yeah, anything you put in the crock pot will turn out pretty succulent. So long as you get the timing right. Too much time will make them real tough. Uh, yeah, I piled up the. In fact, there is a video that is out right now that I premiered right before Secret Show started tonight of me prepping all of my veggies for prepping by well, not even the prep. Well, I guess because the cook is so slow in a crock pot. Chopped up my carrots and my celery and my onions and pressed my garlic. Nah, I mean, I'm sure there will be fireworks all around. There's fireworks stands everywhere in Texas. But I'm not sure if they're doing anything proper. What's up, Spins? Get that wind to shift around on us a little bit. I will say this, dude. I have been, I did this on New Year's Eve last year. I went to see Kill Tony at HEB. And, on the way back home, I was like, you know, I should have fought harder to get backstage for that. But then on the way home, I realized, dude, that's a cool bus that I'm seeing there. That's a really cool bus. Turns out it was them. It was Tony and everybody. Marcus King was hanging out of the window of the bus, and it used to be John Denver's old tour bus. The Rolling Stones used it for an American tour. It was like a famous tour bus. that a lot of like rock stars and John Denver used during that time. But I was like, yeah, it wouldn't have done me any good to hang out afterwards because everybody left right after it was over with anyway. We won't hold that against you, BP. Yeah. Timmy, I met Timmy No Breaks' brother tonight. Jimmy No Breaks. They look nothing alike. But yeah, dude, it was on the way back home after I got off the interstate where I was riding next to the bus. It was right around midnight. On New Year's night, and I mean, you could see it start from a distance. And this is the first time that I've lived in like an area like that which I live now. But you could see the fireworks start. But man, whenever you're looking out over like the outskirts of a cityscape and just seeing just countless fireworks going up, it's really sick. Just an entire city all popping off their individual fireworks at once, because I don't think that Austin really fucks around with fireworks like that. Weirdly enough. Twister was great. Yeah, he did. Bill Paxton, he had a pretty good career. That John Denver's full of shit. That's right. Yeah, I enjoy Bill Paxton. Dude, in that show that I was talking about the other day, The Burrows, Bill Pullman plays in that show. The great Bill Pullman. President from Independence Day. Oh, dude, I've gotten pretty good at mingling with important people. I've learned that even if someone looks familiar but you can't really tell, the move is to just introduce yourself, because you likely know them. They certainly don't know you. So in that moment, you can just be like, hey, I'm Yonder. And then they're like, oh, hey, I'm Bill Pullman or Bill Paxton. I mean, you go through his list of greatest films that he was a part of. He was in Aliens. He was in Tombstone. You know, I should put this portal here. Silver slip. Yeah, Aliens, Tombstone. A Few Good Men. That was him, right? Tombstone is so good. I talked about Tombstone tonight at pre-show, because I was doing this big Up With America set for the 4th. And exactly, those two along. Apollo 13, holy smokes, for real. He was so good in that. But yeah, just Aliens and Tombstone. Yeah, dude, he played fucking Morgan Earp. He played Wyatt Earp's little brother. That's crazy. Apollo 13 really is a great movie. Oh my God, Frailty. That's right, he was the dad. Oh man, dude, Frailty was such a great movie. I really love those movies like that where it's like a lot of dialogue. Like a lot of interviewed dialogue where it's like it's just Matthew McConaughey. Just talking. The God's Hands Killers, that's right. He would see them burning. Now, son, they might look like normal people. They might look regular, but they're cursed. They're demons walking among us. Oh, man, what a movie. I have that DVD. That DVD is in my my big case of DVDs. We're right on top of a serpent spawn right now. But I don't see no serpent. I don't hear no bell. U571. Was U571? That was the one with that was that a Kubrick film? That's old, right? Or no. I'm thinking about another combination of letters and numbers. Oh, U571 was a submarine movie. That's right. Oh, man. The cart. That'd be a hell of a. That'd be a hell of a drinking crew. John Bon Jovi and Bill Paxton. That'd be one of those no one will ever believe you crews. Wait, who'd you say you were with that night? Yeah, you wouldn't believe me. I gotta have an extra cart somewhere around here. Oh, Ed Harris, man, what a guy. Dude, I've been watching a lot of movies with Ed Harris in them lately. I watched something real recent with Ed Harris in it. What was it? Oh man, was he I think he was in that Denzel movie Fallen that I watched the other day. Great movie that was. Dude, The Abyss. I watched The Abyss not long ago. How did I forget about that movie? The Abyss also had who is the chick? Was that Renee Russo? Is that who that was? Might have, I don't know the chick's name, but she had a very Rene Russo vibe to her. Oh, you know what? I was gonna wait, but there's no need to wait. July is the rare 3 paycheck month. Yeah, sure, that sounds close enough. Now, this is a lot of silver. Yeah, that is fucked up, ain't it? And dude, I rewatched that one spot where she just kind of blows through the yield at the roundabout. She was totally at fault. Legally, they're gonna say that it is shared fault because they're gonna try to make it out to being that because Trick didn't have his e-bike registered properly or possessed the proper license, that he shared the fault and that he was partially at fault because, quote unquote, he shouldn't have been on the road to start with without the proper documentation. That's how they're gonna view that. But in like, she was blatantly at fault. Yeah, he said he took it down, but he put it back up. I personally would have left it unlisted at least, or make it members only. Just because it leaves too much room for somebody to say, oh, well, right here in this spot, you did this thing or whatever have you. It just, it opens up the possibility for too much nonsense, you know? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they were trying to say, is that after a certain wattage, it becomes like same as a motorcycle. Yeah, well, here it is that even if the bike doesn't look like it can go that fast, the specs on the bike, it goes faster than 15 miles per hour, and the wattage is greater than 250 watts. It doesn't have to be, it could be 250 and 0.5 watts and go 15.5 miles per hour. It would still be illegal. Because it definitely goes faster than 15 miles per hour. We've watched him. Like fighting that is I wouldn't think that that's a worthy fight. What's up, Adam? How you doing, brother? I was hanging out with Adam tonight. Yeah, don't forget the thumbs up, indeed. Thank you for reminding him, buddy. I was hanging out with Adam a little bit earlier down at the Secret Show. You may have heard of it. Exactly. You got to pick them battles. It's that's I don't know that that's a battle worth picking. Not with them, because this is how we do. Speaking of Adam being here, guys, if you order anything off of Amazon at all, you should paste the link to the thing that you're going to order in my Discord, and it will generate you a link that will allow you to use my Amazon affiliate code. Which doesn't cost you any extra money, doesn't save you any money, but it makes me a little bit. Just a small percentage, but it makes me a little bit. Yo. What'd you get? Tyson's is my favorite, bro. Oh, Tyson's is my absolute favorite. A 100%. I agree with that, Panic. And that's kind of what I was getting at, is like, I know you don't want to do this. You don't want to have to go through the process of dealing with the cops and dealing with them confiscating your property, which it sucks, but for the same situation, like if I get in a wreck and my vehicle is not registered, or my vehicle isn't registered or insured, they're gonna tow my car. And I don't want that. Honestly, these light up whenever I come in here. We'll let that be the light source. Ooh. Brisket, cheese, queso, bacon, pineapple. That's a good one. Combination. Build your own. It's a good move. I'm gonna go grab a little bit more club soda. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a sec. a little scoop of G Fuel in it this time. Mm-hmm. 8 minutes away. Good Lord. Whoops. Okay. So we got silver going. That was exactly what we wanted to do. And we got a nice little surplus of silver coming out. Oh, you got to watch out, dude. Taco thieves out there in this world. I cannot stop yarning. I am just a yarn box. Out here yarning. It's feeling fine. I was actually just Googling a thing. I can feel like a little hole or crater, if you will, on the site of the bone graft. And I was like, hey, is this normal? And it's like, yes, that is a completely normal part of it. As your gums heal from the outside, the center will be the last part to fully heal and enclose. So I'm just basically feeling the healthy regrown gum on the outside being raised up over the healing crater on the inside. But it says that's normal. And to just continue to be cautious and eat soft foods and try not to brush directly over that spot. which I've been lightly brushing over it. Which maybe I shouldn't do, but I gotta brush my teeth, man. They're bones that protrude from your face. They're literally just mouth bones. Man, I can't stop yawning. All right, onions. Oh yeah, I used to use the electric toothbrush. I haven't gotten into the water pick, but I couldn't use those right now anyway with the I'm only allowed to use regular toothbrush. Regular toothbrushes with soft bristles. And I use soft bristle toothbrush anyway. But I wouldn't mind having a water pick. Those are cool. I cannot for the life of me stop yawning. And I have got to be coming to an end of these onion seeds that I have. Five more. And there's 5. We got a whole garden full of onions now. We spread them out, but we got a whole garden full. Well, I think that there is I think that there's a Japanese something that is succeeded in growing a tooth in a lab, like a lab-grown tooth. Japanese tooth regrow. A Japanese drug to grow teeth.
Find the only drug in the world that can regrow your teeth. Wow, 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 wow.
Okay, before we get all crazy on this, I did some research and this is what I found. Okay, it looks like it's a company called Torgam Biopharma over at Kyoto University. And they're mainly trying to help people with congenitally missing teeth. And from what I can tell, there's a protein that stops tooth buds from growing into adult teeth. So basically this drug will stop the protein that stops the tooth from developing into a tooth.
You're confused yet?
Anyways, this isn't for people who just lost a few teeth. This is for people who are congenitally missing tooth or just do not have any teeth, because it's actually going to make those teeth grow into adult teeth if there are little tooth buds there. So don't stop flossing or brushing just yet.
I flew all the way to Japan to find.
I see. So there's a caveat to it, of course. Man, I'm so Ugh, so exhausted. Yeah, teeth, dude, we don't know what to do with them. We can't figure out this tooth nonsense. I believe that aliens will have fucked up teeth. Oh, Victor is bringing you the tacos now? Victor from the Guiding Light? Dude, this excessive yawning. Might get the best of me, man. I can see my future. And you know what I'll tell you about my future? This is what my future holds. My future and in case you wonder, my future is in the very, very near future, is that I am going to end this stream within the next, I'd say, few minutes, because I woke up a lot earlier today than I had intended. I set my alarm for 5:20, and that would have given me 8 hours of sleep. But instead, I woke up at 2:30, which gave me roughly 5 hours of sleep. Yeah, the boat could use a little help. I don't believe I'm gonna find anything serpenty in this fog. There's no way. So what I'm gonna do... Oh, there we go. Well, there we almost went. Yeah, we're gonna let that be it right there. Damn, dude, you gotta be careful with Grok, dude. That's how it gets you. Saved game, day 301. 301 is the highway that goes into Florence. Out of Dillon County. Passes through Dillon County and Marion County to get to Florence. Highway 301 does. Dude, setting up hotkeys, by the way, for OBS... Good Lord. What a game changer. But I know we've only been live for about 3 hours, or not even. Just under 3 hours. I have Trick's PayPal link pinned to the chat right now. If anybody wants to help support him getting back on the road quicker, there's a place where you could do that. Also, for those of you who are YouTube members, once this stream is over, you got a lot of content that you can check out. I just uploaded my beefy shells and cheese dinner, and I've uploaded the secret show from tonight. So tonight's secret show, I ran out of space. The phone ran out of space at the end, but you got all the music. It ran out of space after I was already behind the curtain right before Voice of God. So you got all the content, really. The whole secret show is there. You just don't have that little last bit of me doing Voice of God. But it did save the video on up until the point to where it stopped recording. So a lot of members content. Also, I dropped a sound check video of me just playing leads earlier. I dropped a quick drive on the way to work today. Here's one day. In one single day, from me being awake to me going to sleep, I've uploaded 1, 2, 3, 4 members only videos totaling about 18, 28, 33, about an hour and 10 minutes. About an hour and 10 minutes worth of content for members only today. And that is all in one day. So, if you're not a member, you should be. Because you get a lot of extra content. You know what? We've been doing it. Let's keep it going. I know what you guys want. Guys, thank you so much for being here. It means a lot that you hang out with me. We're going to go raid Makai, who is still live. Pay for breakfast. Such a nice day for breakfast. Gonna change my name to breakfast. Don't make enough time for breakfast. I'm supposed to drink wine for breakfast. Yeah, Makai's still alive. Good. All right. Thank you guys so much. You have a good one too. Ginge, Panic. BP, Adam. Everybody in the club. I know Steve was in here a bit ago. Spins was in here. Jason was in here for sure. Dylan was here. Totem was here. Guys, happy 4th of July to you. We will more than likely be streaming tomorrow night as well because we don't work on Saturday. So if I had to guess, we might be streaming every night this week if we don't do virtual reality. If we do virtual reality, I probably won't stream that. But you never know. Keep your eyes peeled. Thank you guys so much for being here, and Roll Tide. We'll see you on the flip side. So good to see you guys. Night, night. Roll Tide, everybody. Like and subscribe.